Hi, this is Olivier at Orchid House in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and today we will be discussing Catasetums, their various stages of development and when to start watering them. So, during the winter time, the Catasetum is dormant, the leaves are gone, you have these bare bulbs, and the plant basically is doing nothing. This is a reserve, a water reserve, so that's how the plant survives the dormancy. So you don't need to do anything, you do not water them. All these Catasetums that are still in dormancy are put underneath an overhang so that they don't get watered. Then you see a little shoot appearing, like here, and it's still way too early to start watering. If you water, it will probably rot. They are very rot prone. That's the right time to repot them. Now we will discuss repotting in a different session. Your little shoot grows and then it starts making roots. It's still too early to water. You really want to water once the shoot is at least 3 or up to 5 inches long and high, and then 3 to 5 inches long roots. This, for instance, is still too early. You have a nice size bulb, but it's not quite big enough and the roots are very small still, so no watering. So all these are still put underneath an overhang so that they don't get watered by rain or accident. Now, so once you reach a stage where you're at least 3 inches or 5 inches high and long roots, well, then you start watering them. So this is a plant, it's late March right now in Fort Lauderdale. These are very happy and they are a little ahead of schedule. This is already fully grown and it should start flowering soon. Now this is something that you water, obviously. And then your plants start making flowers. So you have, this one has two different spikes here. And again, it's a little early in the season, but this is a fully formed bulb, and so it starts flowering. Some of these Catasetums have a smaller stature. This is, for instance, a small Catasetum, and it's already blooming. This obviously never reached the 3 to 5 inches thresholds, but once it became big enough and you can compare to the previous year's growth, then you can start watering earlier, obviously, than the 3 to 5 inches. Then eventually you get, you have flowers. So I don't have anything open right now, but it's coming. So this is a spike with buds that are ready to pop. It will probably take another week or two. And then this one is kind of an oddity, and it's an opportunity to mention that Catasetums have different flowers. Some are male, some are female. The showy ones are the male flowers. This is a very rare occurrence where the same plant grows both at the same time. Usually it's either or. So this is a male flower growing and these are 2 female flowers. While the female flowers look the same across all genera, and while they tend to be kind of ugly, they also last much longer. While the male flowers are short-lived, but are the showy type. So these are basically the various stages. So once you start watering them for the whole growth season, you keep them wet at all times. And as far as light is concerned, you make sure they have high light while in dormancy, and during the growing season, these here have like 5 to 6 hours a day of filtered sun underneath the screen. Thank you so much.